Morning. How you doing? This is JimBob McCleskey coming at you from my front garden. Now, there's a scourge that's been plaguing the hills and backcountry of Scotland for many, many years now, and it's a problem that's been experienced around the world in different places. This film is an attempt to show you just how some of the fine people in the mountaineering community of Scotland have decided to deal with this here problem. What you're about to see is some unedited footage, some archival of the problem that I'm talking about. So I hope you enjoy the film. Can I get a guitar, please?
We're going hunting, we're going hunting, we're going hunting, we're
Hey, how y'all doing? It's JimBob McCleskey here in the Cairngorm ski area, well, that's just next door. We're in the mountains here, and we're with a bona fide Macyeti hunter who goes by the name of Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
So, my main question for you today is, when did you first get interested in capturing a Macyeti?
I guess it was about 20 years ago up on the plateau up there. We've probably definitely feeling like in the whiteout, in the mists, in the cloud, you're not alone. So that intrigued me and made me think, oh, I wonder what that thing is. So yeah, 20 years ago, and
Wow.
Still yet to catch one.
Heck, I hope we have some luck this weekend, because we brought our equipment to catch ourselves a big one, if I tell you what. Now, y'all might have heard of the old gray man of McDewey. Well, there might be some overlap between that and what we're talking about here, the Macyeti. So we'll come back at you a little bit later on. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. So you might be wondering to yourself, what the hell's a Macyeti anyway? Well, in North America, we hear tell stories of the Bigfooters, Sasquatch in the forests. Bubbles called it a Sam Squanch. You heard stories about the abominable snowman. Well, it ain't neither of those things. It's a very specific creature due to the geographic isolation in Scotland. And there you got a comparison chart of a full-grown Macyeti with a full-grown typical Scot. Their hunting area extends across the Cairngorms, a little bit to the north, a little bit to the south. And a couple of weeks ago, when we all went on our hunt, the shaded area here is where we did our exploring. But you might wonder to yourself, what's on the Macyeti's dinner plate? Why are these people so interested on trying to capture and subdue these magnificent creatures? Well, I'll tell you why. It's all to do with the Cairngorm reindeer herd and what the Macyeti's doing to them. And not to put too fine a point on it, but it's as simple as this. Macyetis love to eat Cairngorm reindeer. Hey there, how y'all doing? This is JimBob McKenzie coming at you from the Cairngorm National Park on day 2 of our Macyeti hunting expedition. Today we're employing a technique known as the leg trap, and I'm going to demonstrate, well, actually my friend James here is going to demonstrate for you part of the technique, which involves producing a counterweight with an individual on a pair of skis at the end of the rope. I'm just going to turn the camera around in just a second to show you what I mean. Now the question we have to ask ourselves is, what are the origins of Macyeti hunting? We got to go all the way back to answer that question to 19th century Austria, to this fine gentleman, Reinhold Gabelbaum, who was the inventor of the leg trap technique, which I will be showing you later on in this video. And it also must be understood that he was the inventor of the original anti-Yeti tool, which bears some passing resemblance to a modern-day mountaineering ice axe, as you see here, the anatomy of an anti-Yeti tool. Now, for our purposes, the heart piercer with the blood outflow opening at the bottom is the key component. Now, when you set up the leg trap technique, you've got to bury your anti-Yeti tool, as you'll see here in the upper left corner of the screen, in the snow at the top of your chosen slope, which has got to have a minimum of 45-degree angle. You need your climbing rope, and you need a competent hunter on skis. Now, one of the things that I don't want people feeling is too much sympathy for the Macyeti, because as you see here, this unsuspecting Macyeti that's walked into our leg trap has just killed 6 of the Cairngorm reindeer herd. And our competent hunter is now going to put the technique into effect. And I cannot overemphasize the importance of a properly buried anti-Yeti tool, because that is the tool that is going to dispatch the beast, as you see here. The hunter abseils quickly, pulling the rope taut. Macyeti's poor legs are pulled out from under it, and then he falls, or she falls, upon the buried tool. See you later, Macyeti. Hi, so I'm coming at you again. You can see the large circular trap of the rope that we are using to try and capture one of these beasts. In the background, you see Tom, who you met yesterday, employing his use of his anti-Yeti tool device. Please do keep in mind to not try this at home. This man is a professional. Thank you. Some people call it an ice axe, but it's pretty good for capturing and perhaps subduing the Macyeti creature. And like I was saying now earlier, down below at the end of the rope, you got my partner James, who is demonstrating the technique using his own body weight as a counterbalance in case we ever capture one of these magnificent Macyeti creatures in the leg trap here in the snow hill above us. It's a beautiful day for Macyeti hunting. I'm sure you'll agree. So, I might catch up with you later on to demonstrate a few more of our techniques in trying to capture the Macyeti. Until then, stay groovy. Hey, how you doing? This is JimBob McCluskey up here in the mountains. We just spotted a Macyeti and it's coming straight for us. I don't know if you can hear it in the background over this wind, but as you can see, we're trying to make a hasty descent off this mountaintop. All I can say is, I don't know if this is going to be the last video I'm ever going to make. Please pray for us. Peace. Oh, hello there. I was just about to enjoy a fine caffeinated beverage. You caught me unawares in my kitchen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the film. As you can see, we were being pursued by a great big son of a gun, Big Macyeti. I believe it was a male. And they were right ornery, which is a word we use back home to mean right pissed off. Anyway, we didn't get a chance to employ any of our techniques, but that's okay, because there's always a next time with those mofos. Anyway, I hope you have yourselves a good day and you're taking care of yourselves and each other. It's a big bad world out there and we need all the help we can get. Stay tuned for more JimBob fun and excitement. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel. I don't update it that regular because I got a life, you know what I'm saying? But I do what I can. Stay groovy, folks. Peace.
We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going hunting, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going hunting.